You're live. Welcome, Patriots fans. This is Richie Rich with the New England Football Edition coming to you live this Friday morning. I want to come to you live because the Patriots have some news this morning. Well, it came out yesterday, actually. They're holding a 2:15 press conference to announce what we think are the recent free agent signings and player re-signings. Thinking it's going to be a couple players like they did when they announced the initial 4 free agents that they signed. I'm expecting Christian Ellis. He re-signed his contract. And Stephon Diggs, your new prize wide receiver, Stephon Diggs. There might be a few other players, but I think it's primarily Stephon Diggs had to sign his contract. Probably did that this morning, did a walkthrough. So he's going to sign this morning, and then they'll have their press conference. Stephon Diggs, what do you think? Are we liking the addition of Stephon Diggs? Do you think he's going to help the team? How much do you think he's going to help? When do you think he's going to be ready? Do you think he's going to be ready week 1? Do you think he's going to open the season on IR? What are we thinking? I think he's going to be a major asset to the team. I think he's going to help the younger wide receivers. I think he's going to help the rest of Drake May develop like he did Josh Allen with the Bills. He helped him develop. He's a proven leader within the team. He will be a proven leader within the team. He's a proven leader with other organizations. He's helped out a lot of the wide receivers with the Texans last year. Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Coaches on the Texans said that he was a positive influence on the roster. I think, personally, Patriots scored $69 million guaranteed. I mean, it was a $69 million contract, $26 million guaranteed. That would leave roughly $43 million. If you divide that up by 3 years, maybe it's an average of $14 million a year. That's actually not that bad for a veteran wide receiver. Demontre Adams got a similar contract. I'm just typing in something here. Fans, I'd like to hear your opinion on what you want to talk about this morning. Please chat it in the chats. So I have another podcast as well, another YouTube channel. It's Patriots Draft Forecast. I just put out Mock Draft 3.0 earlier in the week. Please go to my channel, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, check out my mock draft. Things could have changed a little bit moving forward. I will be probably putting out 1 or 2 more mock drafts before the actual draft. So stay tuned to my channel for that. Now, I want to go back a little bit with the Stephon Diggs signing. I know if you follow my channel and watch my channel, you probably heard me talk about what I'm about to talk about. But for the viewers that are viewing my channel that have not actually heard what I'm about to say, I think the Stephon Diggs signing happened as a direct result of another move that was made in the NFL. How it played out, you had Russell Wilson signing with the New York Giants. Did that move take another move that the Patriots were hoping for off the table? I believe that the Patriots were targeting one player in the top 4 with their 4th overall pick. I believe that there was one player that they really wanted within their top pick. And I believe that player is Travis Hunter. I believe the move by Russell Wilson and the New York Giants to bring in Russell Wilson could be pointing toward the Giants taking Travis Hunter with their pick at 3 instead of a quarterback. Prior to Russell Wilson signing, everyone thought that they were going to take a quarterback, and that quarterback probably being Shedeur Sanders. If that, in fact, is true, the way that the draft is lining up, your number 1 pick is going to be Cam Ward from Miami to Tennessee. Barring a trade, the Titans said that they would actually entertain trade offers, but most definitely, most likely, it's going to be Cam Ward to the Titans. Cleveland's got the 2nd pick. There's reports all over the board that they're looking at maybe bringing in a veteran quarterback. There's not many quarterbacks out there left of starting caliber. There is one quarterback that's out there that could entertain a trade to the Cleveland Browns. Atlanta could entertain a trade with Cleveland. The quarterback that I'm talking about, Kirk Cousins, actually was in Cleveland yesterday, eating at a Chipotle. Photos went viral. Was he there scoping out Cleveland, getting an idea of what Cleveland's all about, what it's like to live there? Or was it just he was just there? I don't know. Could be a coincidence, could be nothing. Does Cleveland take Shedeur Sanders with the 2nd overall pick? And then that would guarantee one of the prize possession draft blue chip prospects, either Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter, falls to your Patriots with the 4th pick overall. Not sure. It's looking like Cleveland's going to take Abdul Carter, defensive end, pass rushing specialist from Penn State. Abdul Carter with the 2nd pick overall. Touching on the Giants, do they take Shedeur Sanders or they take Travis Hunter? In a scenario that the Patriots could be in the 4th spot when they come to the draft board, when their pick comes in, Ward's gone, Carter's gone, and Hunter's gone. Shedeur Sanders is still on the table, still undrafted. Do you, Mike Vrabel, do you, New England Patriots, pick up that phone and start calling teams that need a quarterback. Do you call the New Orleans Saints with the 9th spot? I don't think you call the Jets being in their own division. Stranger things have happened. Do you call the Pittsburgh Steelers? You know, do they trade up with us? Do they trade up with the Patriots? Landon, Shedeur Sanders. I think the perfect trade would be with the New Orleans Saints with the 9th overall position for your Patriots. You don't move that far down the board, and you could still get a very impactful offensive tackle with the 9th overall pick. My pick, my offensive tackle would be Josh Simmons, offensive tackle from the Ohio State Buckeyes. I found it very interesting. 2 days ago, you had the LSU Tigers had their scouting, their pro day, and you had the Ohio State Buckeyes had their pro day. Just the day before, Coach Vrabel was in Texas at the Texas pro day. So it would have been a hop, skip, and a jump for Coach Vrabel to go from Texas to LSU. But instead, he went to Ohio State. Yes, Coach Vrabel went to Ohio State, where he played football, he coached football, he has a lot of ties within the football ranks. And who did he talk to? Who did he spend a lot of time with? Who did he talk to and spend a lot of time with? It was left tackle Josh Simmons of the Ohio State Buckeyes. So if you have a trade down scenario, I think Josh Simmons is your left tackle of the future for your New England Patriots. Now, that's where I see the top of the draft lining up. We can get into more topics on the draft a little bit later, but I want to pivot now to free agency. Yes, I told you the Patriots have a big press conference today to announce some free agent signings. Could be digging it, could be Stephon Diggs. Probably is going to be Stephon Diggs. Be curious to see what motivated him to come to the New England Patriots. What motivated him to sign here? Did the Patriots panic? Did they get desperate? Only 11 minutes after Russell Wilson signed with the Giants, and we were maybe in fear of losing out on a top wide receiver that we were targeting, and we signed Diggs? Or was that move already going to happen anyways? But free agency, Patriots still are going to have some cap space. Reports now the Patriots having about $64 million. Does that include the Stephon Diggs signing already? Or are they going to have about $50 million to work with? I would like to see the Patriots still try to get another wide receiver in free agency. Elijah Moore from Cleveland, he's out there. Coach Vrabel spent time with Cleveland last year, so he knows a little bit about Elijah Moore. Tyler Lockett's out there. Those would be the top two targets I would go after if I'm the Patriots. Elijah Moore, Tyler Lockett. There are other free agent wide receivers Amari Cooper's still out there. Keenan Allen's still out there. But to me, I think they're getting long in the tooth. I think Amari Cooper's he's done in the league. And Keenan Allen, I think, is going to go back to the Chargers. But what would he be able to give you? So those would be the two targets I would target if I'm the Patriots. But there's a couple tackles that I would target if I was the Patriots. I would go back to Cleveland. Jedrick Wills, left tackle. He could come in here. He could anchor the left tackle spot until your tackle that you draft comes into form and becomes the starter at the second half of the year or maybe next year. Another target I would go after would be Tyron Smith, who opened his career with the Dallas Cowboys, was with the Jets last year. Tyron Smith could give you another 10 games, 11 games, maybe last the season. He, like Jedrick Wills, would be your left tackle while your tackle that you draft develops. So those are the four players I would target if I'm the Patriots. 2 left tackles, 2 wide receivers. And then with the rest of the money, what do you do with that? I think you're going to have to sign undrafted free agents, drafted players, and you're going to have to manage your roster for the next season. Players get hurt. You're going to have to bring players in to sign players on the roster. And then whatever cap space you have left, then you carry it over till next season. Maybe start looking at an extension for Christian Gonzalez. You're going to have to start looking at quarterback Drake May. Start allocating some money his way. So that's what I would do. The Patriots owner Robert Kraft has opened his wallet. He shelled out $365 million in guaranteed contracts this year. Guaranteed money, $195 million. Patriots have made some moves on defense and offense. What is your favorite move? Please chat some chats in, please. I don't see anyone chatting anything. Let me know what you liked, who your favorite player was that the Patriots signed already. My player was Milton Williams until the Stephon Diggs signing. I'm torn. Right now I'm 50-50. But a healthy Diggs coming in, he could come in week 5. I think I could be leaning toward Diggs and what Diggs brings to this roster. He's going to open the field up for the other wide receivers like Kendrick Bourne, Demario Douglas, Keyshawn Boutte. I think he's going to be a target that Drake May looks early and often to. So I wanted to come to you live mainly because the Patriots are going to announce. You can get it on YouTube. Go to patriots.com or the Patriots channel and watch that press conference that the Patriots have. 2:15. I have that. I wanted to talk about free agency, draft options. If the Patriots do trade down, I gave a scenario. What would the Patriots get? A 3rd rounder, a 4th rounder this year? I want to share with you my other YouTube channel, Patriots Draft Forecast. 3.0 draft. My mock draft 3.0 is just out. Go check it out. Like all my channels. On this channel, I'm trying to get to 7,000 subscribers by the end of next week. We're getting close. On my Patriots Draft Forecast channel, I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. We're getting close as well on that. Please like these videos. Watch these videos. If you like my content, like the channel below. Give me suggestions. I want to expand this channel. Give me topics that you want me to talk about in these live forums. Thank you. This is Richie Rich with the New England Football Edition.